I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
Alright, settle down.
Jeez.
Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
You sound just as depressed as Kendros. We need to, like, throw all of the Turians a party, because everybody on this goddamn place sounds so motherfucking, like, so depressed. Specifically the Turians.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Oh, I love this
Professor
guy too.
Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
I can't believe you said that.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Between being honest
Always.
and being an
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Aww.
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
God.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
Oh, what an ass.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
A patron. You're not paying for jack shit. I can't get it.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
That's
I
right.
think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises.
What is that in the background?
And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Okay. That's a little weird.
Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Oh my god, I
Careful.
hate you. You're
You'll
such
end
a
up
snob.
adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
Oh no. Don't give Tan a chance.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Ket
I
attack.
know.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on.
That I agree with.
What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
I don't fucking know.
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Ket are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you make me want to puke all over your face.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oh my god, I just want to burn him at the
Ryder,
stake.
This is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Oh, done and fucking done.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. Something about Andromeda viability and perks could be useful.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since EOS. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Third time's a charm, if you happen to have a Pathfinder around.
Can't always rely on luck. From here, it's hard work. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
Yes! Oh, I needed a little bit of positivity after fucking dealing with Mr. Politician Man. Oh my god, every single time that I come here, I'm just like, I just want to like lay down afterwards. I was like, I can't even deal with it anymore.
It isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? How the hell should I know?
I like legitimately.
You have a job. If you want to keep it,
just
do it.
walk in. I just walk in, and the first thing I hear is you bitching, and I can't even. Oh.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct.
Ah, you should be fucking thankful.
And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Oh god, what the fuck does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Okay. Alright, Brecker. Help me out here. Go easy on me.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Well, that's nice.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Alright. What? Okay. How does... Where... Alright, let's do this.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
Okay. Alright, so...
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Alright.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
Okay.
Alright, Brecker. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection.
Oh, Jesus.
You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Fucking fantastic. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see what we do. Alright, so we have 1 point available. What is commerce pods? That's interesting. Trade is the lifeblood of civilization. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. We might go with science, though. Science, selected for their years of field experience and ingenuity under pressure, these scientists' expertise can quickly improve the initiative's research and resource gathering capabilities. We need resources. Military pods, military veterans from across the Milky Way have brought their expertise to Andromeda, including advanced combat training and wilderness survival skills. That's fantastic, but we need food. We need food, we need science-y things to help us adjust to, like, the new... We're gonna select that. Done. So, lab technicians help the Nexus science team analyze Helios data with increased efficiency, earn research points at regular intervals, receive a selection of minerals at Nexus allocates resources for settling up mining stations around the Helios. I think I like that better, because I need shit. I have, like, literally, it's great, we can get research points, but guess what? If we can't build shit, we can't do anything. That all of that research does jack shit for us. Alright. Oh, God! Alright. So I guess I come back to collect stuff. Collect all rewards. Let's just do that. Acquired minerals delivery. I don't know what that does. So what minerals did you tell me what minerals we got? Could you please let us know? Ugh. Oh, there you go. Silicon, cadmium, copper. I needed the copper. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I needed copper. Good. A Trail of Hope. Go to the on and on system. I really want to go, but let's see if we can't get a couple more quests done here. Alright. V viability screen. There you go. Alright, cool. Nexus level. Nexus level 2. Earn enough AVP points, your Nexus level will increase, allowing you to awaken more colonists from cryo sleep. Once you've earned a Nexus level, go to the cryopod uplink in the Nexus Ops. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, I know this sounds a little bit crazy, but before I check on Sarah, I wanted to go ahead and swap into a different set of clothes and make sure I've kind of exhausted all dialogue options with everybody on the ship. I'm feeling kind of paranoid, like I haven't talked to people enough, so I'm just mildly worried. Yes, I did just run into the bathroom. I was like, is anybody here? Can I talk to you here? Because I feel like I'm a little bit scared and a little bit paranoid that I'm missing out on, like, romance dialogue. Not that I really want romance dialogue per se from any of these people.
That vault feels like early brain surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us to live here, I don't care how the vault's doing it.
Magnificently. That's how.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
See, and that's the kind of, like, gem that I'm, like, totally missing out on. So I'm like, okay, let me go chat with everybody and let me make sure that I'm not missing anything, because I feel like I haven't talked to them enough. Like, I feel like I've been just running around dealing with everybody on the frickin' Nexus, and I'm like, alright, let me talk to my crew, who's actually pretty sick. I also put on, like, the skin, the gold skin that I got in the, what do you call it, the deluxe pack. So I was like, alright, let's see. It was so weird.
Prodromos.
Look at Velociraptor.
Prodromos. Sounds good,
No, it
doesn't
sounds like shit.
We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Oh, wow. We already know where that goes. We already know there is no love there. So, why don't you tell me about yourself?
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Well, I mean, nothing's bigger than traveling 600 years to a distant galaxy, so why fucking not, right?
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
And how many years were those? Like, I mean, how old are you? Like, what? You gotta be like, no, you can't possibly be older than, like, 28, right?
An impatient rookie frustrated by procedure? That's overdone.
I know, right? I wanted new, and I got it. And that led me here.
Yeah, fucking completely new. And now, you know, you're on the ship where everything is falling apart, and we are just trying to scrape everything together.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm not even sure. Like, there was all of that speaking about, like Alec, like I didn't really know him or something. I don't know exactly how that works, to be honest with you. Mom could be dead for all I know. Shit.
Not typical on a number of fronts.
You may do though, right? Family has to. I know mine did. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Oh, shit. I don't know. I think I would be tempted to. I would like to just think about I could possibly go to a different galaxy. I mean, and have a completely brand new future there. I mean, isn't that kind of tempting? Just the possibilities? I would be up for it.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Well, we're in the same group, so, I mean, clearly we're gonna have to at some point. Now, Vetra! I'm like, fuck that. I'm done with Liam. Let's talk to Vetra. With that sexy, sultry voice of hers.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
Nope.
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken.
Hate moving.
I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Fucking... I know that she wants to hear that we have a plan. And I mean, the plan is we will find a fucking home. And I mean, that's as good as a plan as I'm gonna have. I want to be casual, but I think with her, maybe just a little touch of professionalism is okay.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it.
Good, because I don't
I mean, we
believe
have
it.
to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Alright, let's see, where should we... Oh! Gee, see, this is the whole romance part. I'm, like, missing all of this because I'm so busy dealing with shitty politics. God, everything is like real life, isn't it? Let's see.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some
I love
experimental
her.
shipments, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once,
Yes,
twice.
she's the best.
Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that
Oh
up.
god, she's the fucking best. You and me are gonna be best bros for life.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who. And what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
No, that sounds terrible, but crazily true.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot.
Oh, yeah.
Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
Oh, I know all about that on YouTube.
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over?
True.
Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
Alright, I'm gonna let you go. I really gotta get her in my squad sometime. I think she's a sharpshooter. I'll have to take a look at her skills. We'll take a look at the next loadout.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, we're not gonna love on her. As she's, if anything, she's my bro. She's not gonna be my love person. I'll be honest. I've been doing some research and I've kind of been looking into, you know, the love options for a gay male writer. And, one of them is right around here somewhere, I think. Right? Oh, there he is. Ooh, let's talk to PB first. Okay. Everybody's gathered here. It's weird.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
Why does it say anyone special? I don't know. Let's talk about... Let's just ask. What does anyone special mean? Oh, because she broke up with the... Something happened. Alright, let's find out.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder.
Path found my
Just a
way
friend.
into your exes.
Now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I would agree, but I mean, this feels right. This is what I want to say in my heart, but this is probably what I would say to her face.
A certain independence might be helpful. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's talk about...
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
Are you kidding me? That was the worst, alright? I'm trying to have a good flow with the conversation. I'm trying to see where we can go with this.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that.
That's true. I'd want to have. I'd have a lot of questions.
I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
That's true. Maybe we can make sex bots. I think they probably have sex bots here. I'm gonna assume. I mean, I haven't seen an EDI. EDI was in Mass Effect 3, so maybe they haven't taken the technology to develop sex bots yet? We'll see.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. That ex-friend I mentioned, my accomplice, she finagled my early
fall. Oh, finagled, such a good word.
So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles.
Oh, great.
After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
I guess that's the better way to have it, right? You miss all of the riots and all of the infighting. It's like, listen, I'm gonna go out on an adventure, and I'm gonna look at alien shit while you guys, like, fight amongst yourselves. I would probably want to do that, too. Especially with all those goddamn politicians.
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch.
Who do you want to bang?
I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian.
I'm telling you. Turian
Liam seems a
blowjobs.
lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
Maybe he knows them all. Sexy tricks?
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling.
Krogan sex tricks?
Hal and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right. Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Oh, let's gossip. Fuck that. Let's gossip.
Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Sorry. Yeah, I should work on my motor.
You might find that people reveal themselves more freely if you give them a chance. Cora included.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
All right. Let's see how that goes. Now for...
You're off the hook, BB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, now for the potential man of the hour. I think the voice actor of this is the guy who played, somebody in Game of Thrones. I fucking forget all of their names. There's just, he's one of the Flowers guys. No, he was the guy who was banging the Flowers guys. There's so many people to remember. I just can't fucking remember them all, but I think this is the guy, so you listen closely. Pretty sure it's him.
Long time no chat. What's up?
Oh, there's like no loviness. There's no loviness so far. I guess let's begin with this way.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
No.
Hasn't everyone?
Well, then you know. It's super tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation, imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history.
Oh, I don't like him already.
Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
It really is sad. That's why I want to be like PB and just fucking get out of there.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
Oh, okay.
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call, capital R, ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
You sure about that? Or is that what you just tell yourself?
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting.
I know, right?
And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash, takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
Need somebody to keep the zoo in check.
Zoo? You calling me an animal?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, can I be a mongoose? They're like cool cobra killers. No, wait, how about a crow? Smart, irreverent, obnoxious. That's it.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh my god, is that a freaking Game of Thrones reference?
What about Callow?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
he flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Oh god, I like him. He seems nice.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I'll be honest, at this moment in time, as it stands, I like the pilot of our ship a little bit better than I like Gil, to be honest with you. Gil's a little, upset. Let's just say that. You need positive things in your life. You can't have someone that seems kind of, I hate to say this, I hate to fucking say this word so bad. It's such a mean word.
Need a refresher.
Just a tip, if you need to evac in deep space, you're probably not coming back.
Only if you don't know the drill.
No, but the issue for me is he seems like a bit, and I hate to use this word because it sounds so fucked up, but he seems a bit, like, tainted. Ugh. Let's talk to Drac. What?
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since.
Shall I murder him?
He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the
I'll
Nexus.
happily murder him. Let's start with the Nexus uprising.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left.
Well,
Kesh is alone on that station now.
Well, let's face it. Tan is a fucking racist. Addison is a complete bitch, and I'm sure that anybody associating with her is also pretty shitty. Like, I'm afraid that Kesh is probably the only one that there's a couple people that I like, but she's one of the few. She's one of the few that I actually like on the ship.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks
Yeah!
Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks
Oh, I
him.
love her.
Dan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Well, we could see what we could do about that. Let's talk about Kesh.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her,
What
too.
about her
She did
mommy
good,
and daddy?
even with me for a granddad.
What happened to them? Why didn't you tell me about them? Did they go? Are they dead too? Are we both orphan children? I like her because we're both orphan children.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Now let's talk about you.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Let's talk about your Krogans.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps.
Damn, Skippy.
I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
It sounds like that could be a side quest. Are you hinting towards something?
So about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit. Well over 1,000 years.
God, that's a lot of taxes
Don't
to
even
pay.
know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you
Yep,
out.
I think it's been maybe like a
that.
couple days.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose.
She's good.
I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
I like it.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Oh, I gotta work her into my team. I gotta put that's what I gotta do. Okay, I gotta put both her and Kesh in the same squad. I want to hear their banter. I think it'll be great. Because I don't think, right now, I've got Liam and Drac, because I like their skill sets. But I think they would result in some of the best banter. Ooh, yeah, Sam.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Oh no. I know, I feel it in my bones too. It's probably not the greatest idea. But why don't you tell me why?
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators.
Oh, fuck.
Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost.
Yeah, he still became like a Pathfinder, right?
I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
You're freaking me out now. You're freaking me out because everything you're saying is true, goddammit.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it.
Are they like...
Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you.
So are they like pets, or are they
Break
like
through their head
equals?
plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Oh, I think it's done. I think we're done. Alright.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
God damn. I know. When you're that old, you can call you can call anybody whatever the hell you want to.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape
Oh,
pods.
this is gonna be interesting.
You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Let's talk about... I don't know who Harry is.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about
Who
arthritis.
is Harry?
We met at a medical convention on the Citadel.
He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Oh, you mean he's that asshole? Was he that asshole that was like a bitch to me before I even got on the ship? Fuck him. I don't give a shit about him. Let's talk about somebody I do care about.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Let's start with the non-human. Oh. No, let's talk about her sorting method, because that's weird.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to
Space
see
racist.
patterns in behavior.
Let's go with the human crew first. Let's go with the non-human crew first. Alright, we should have ended it with PB.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Oh. That was... The way you said that made me think things. Are you secretly wanting to bone him? Don't lie.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked.
Oh, you so wanna bang him? What?
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
I wanna see more about Callow, actually, because he seems much more friendly than Gil. Gil is just like, ugh, complicated.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Alright. Yeah, I could see that. But maybe that's a good thing for our group. We probably need someone who cares like that.
Is PB alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Alright.
Thanks for the insight.
Oh wait, fuck.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
We gotta do the
I'm
human
happy
crew.
to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files.
Yes, we heard this
and
the
my brain
first
by
time,
species.
but you didn't give me the option to go back, I think. Or at least I'm gonna pretend you didn't.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
I didn't realize there were. I'll be honest with you, I didn't realize that there were this many, but I guess...
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
I think he'll be okay.
Suvi okay?
Suvi's strong sense of faith keeps her grounded. I'm not spiritual, but there's a beauty in how her mind rationalizes religion and science.
I will completely and 100% agree with that. I like how she kind of keeps everything balanced and intertwined. And I don't know why, but it kind of gives this little sparkle of, I don't know, I guess hope, faith, naivete, I don't know. Something, it's something good. I hope she doesn't turn into a raging like religious bitch. We'll see what happens.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor.
I think she was banging him.
She expected to follow in his footsteps.
Or
But he
banging.
gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. He did it. It wasn't me. Don't blame me.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
It's true. Alright.
Thanks for the insight.
Let's see, let's talk about...
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
That's true, when you have nothing left to lose.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I find it really, really funny how we always think that we are the humans and that we're the base inhabitants of everything, but as soon as you kind of put it in perspective that we are an alien race to other alien races.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon.
Oh, Cora and her plants.
Can't tell if they have enough water or too much.
Well, that's...
I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens
You
and
could be
vids.
killing them.
But I always
What are
loved
you
them.
doing, woman?
I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
I think that's sweet.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful.
Oh,
I didn't
roses
for a
are
while.
an alien
After
plant.
I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should
Were
go.
you banging her too?
Why?
You just bang all of your
The initiative
mentors?
would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Maybe because she was tired of you banging everybody, Cora.
Wow. You fight side by side and then she gives you the brush off?
It hurt. One big kick out of the nest. Still, that's familiar.
Into
When
banging
your
another
vitals are honed
mentor.
into huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about
It's okay,
it.
girl. It's
The
okay, girl. You
initiative
get yours.
seemed
You get it.
Better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named
And you
Ryder.
banged him.
Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
I'm so mean to her. I'm so mean to her. No, you are completely fine, Cora. You know, you bang who you want to bang, girl. If you want to bang your mentors, you do that.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
Maybe the whole
A
banging my
civilization
mentor
where
thing?
everyone had a place. Even AI. Or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
Okay, now I feel kind of fucked up for all the banging jokes because that is pretty goddamn motherfucking inspiring. I'm sorry, Cora. I'm sorry. I use my humor to mask my true feelings.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
Well, you can stand with us. You mean it's not like the big crazy job that you dreamed of, but I mean it's still not shit, right? What's so bad about hanging out with us? I think that we're a pretty good group.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Oh, you know what, girl? I will get you roses. I'm determined to get you roses. Maybe it's just because I feel really guilty about saying all the you banged my dad kind of stuff. But at the same time, you know, it's very sweet. Now, let me go check on the pilot peoples. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of, if I can get into the Solarian's pants, I might just. So far, he seems like the best of the bunch. But we'll have to see how that works. Let's talk to the religious girl. Jesus girl.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is.
Jesus made it.
And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Jesus. All the space for Jesus.
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
Oh, you need to kind of, like, take your shit easy, girl. You definitely need to take your shit easy. Let's talk about...
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The Initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Well, maybe the Geth were, like, fucking tired of the goddamn Quarians, and they're like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm getting the fuck out. You know, they're like, we don't want to deal with all of this assholery that's happening with the Quarians, and we want to, like, make some space. Which is, you know, worth it.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
I'm sure they were fine. I'm sure they were fine.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life.
Holy shit.
If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
Yeah, but perfect habitats for us, right? And not like the alien life that's probably okay with living on there. So wouldn't we just basically be like a virus taking over the planet and using its resources for our own benefit? I mean, I'm not saying that we shouldn't take some space for ourselves, but I mean, I don't know. This is just, it's just,
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist
Convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I would have to agree with you about that.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Alright, now let's check on our friendly neighborhood Solarian.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
No. Fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Maybe you two should bang. I kind of get the feeling that maybe there's like some sexual tension between you two. Maybe for crew morale I should let you guys make babies.
What can I do for you?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
Oh, is that so? Is that so? Why don't you tell me about everybody else?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no. I'm not falling for that again.
Alright.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
I didn't realize Solarians died so young. That's crazy.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Aww. Alright. Let's get out of here.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
I think that's everybody on the ship. So let's go ahead and let's check on the sister, which I know that we've kind of been waiting for this whole time, but I really wanted to make sure I didn't miss any of the dialogue that was kind of like going on in the ship area. Because every time that's what I kind of learned from the first Mass Effect is every time something big happens, you always want to go and chat with your crew because your crew always has something to say. So I'm like, all right, I might have missed some shit, so let's clean that all up, and we'll get all of that all out of the way, and then let's go see what's going. So let's go see what's happening with our dead sister. I keep calling her dead, but it's like I know that's terrible to say, but Dad's dead, Mom's probably dead. I don't have that confirmed, so let's head on over there.